Teradata DB2.
Okay, great. Uh, so let's start from Alish. Hello, Alish, you there?
Yeah, hi, Amit.
Hi, Alish. May I have introduction, please? Like, how far? I mean, what's your
Yeah,
experience?
myself is Dalesh, and I'm just coordinator for the students of Dheeraj, Om,
Okay, okay, got
everyone.
it.
You know,
Okay,
I just came to check the class. How is the class going on? That's it. You know.
okay, okay, fine, no problem.
Okay.
So, Dheeraj, may I have yours?
Hi, Amit. This is Dheeraj. I've been working in IT for only a year now. I have experience with data stage and MSBI.
Excuse me. Okay, great. So, and
Hi, I worked in TCS as a business analyst for 5 years and currently at home. I'm in US,
okay,
just understanding about the Tableau now.
okay. So, what I perceive is, in technically, you are new to a BI tool, right?
I worked on SAS
Okay,
and Excel
okay,
and the Enlist, and I'm MSc Computers, so have idea on RDBMS too.
okay, okay, great. So, Shrikant, Shdeep, I hope all are belongs to like same domain.
Uh, Hi Amit, this is Srikanth. So I am having almost 5 years of experience in IT.
Okay,
I work as a .NET developer, currently working as a TIBCO Spotify developer
okay,
with Iron Python scripting and
okay.
JavaScript.
The
I'm operating
middleware,
from Houston.
the
Yeah,
TIBCO middleware or any BI tool also you have been using.
no, mostly TIBCO Spotify.
Okay, got
TIBCO Spotify dashboard development and using the scripting and .NET to customize it and all.
it. Okay,
So I'm operating from Houston, Texas.
okay, okay. So, and Shdeep, Shdeep, can you hear me? Hello. Uh, okay. So, uh, I hope it's all done. So, thank you so much. Uh, Basically, like we are here, and the agenda of the today's session is to have an overview on Tableau, BI technology. Okay, as you know, we have a lot of BI tool in the market, like SAS, Mac Strategy, SAP BI, MSBI. A lot of BI tools are there, but like right now in the market, Tableau is keeping more demand, and it's usually called as a visualization giant. To see what are the key features in Tableau and why it is giving more demand, and why people are getting into Tableau, and why there are a lot of migrations in the companies from other technologies to Tableau. So let us have a glimpse on those features. Okay, so some sort of presentation I'll show you, and I'll show you live dashboard, Tableau, which is there with me. Okay, so I hope you all of you have the course content. If not, then you can just ping me. I'll send to Nitesh so that he can share with you guys. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so Tableau is all about it's a data visualization tool. Okay, it also have the features of ETL, okay? Like how we are performing the stages of data warehousing. We just fetch the data from data source, right? We create a data stage where we keep all those heterogeneous collection of data sources in form of a single data source for, and Tableau also certify that and perform that kind of activities. And from data stage, uh, Tableau fetches the data to its presentation layer. Okay, so this is all about the ETL terminologies, and Tableau has also the same features. Okay, so let me just brief you. Like we fetch the data from the data source, whatever it may be. It may be RDBMS, or it may be column-based database, or maybe flat files. Okay, so after fetching the data, Tableau just create the data model, and that data once data model preparation is mean for basically to join the tables and cleanse the data from the raw data source, and uh, perform many transformation on those datas. Okay, and after creating a composite result set, Tableau just save that data set in a flat file called Tableau data extract. That is what basically we consider as a data stage here. Okay, basically that data extract is act like a mirror of the data source. Okay? So whenever we have any analytics, Tableau doesn't go to the data source or database server to fetch the recent information. Rather, it's fetch the data from that extract file only. And as a result, the performance become faster. And Tableau shows the data from that extract file. And again, when we reload the dashboard, that extract file only get reloaded, and Tableau frontend is only reloaded. Okay. Every time the data is not fetched from the database. Okay, and so it was all about. I mean, just a overview about how the Tableau, because I have not gone through the very basic, because all of you are based on the BI technologies. Okay, SAS and MSBI and all. So let us see the 5 key features of Tableau, why it has become so famous. Visual analysis. Okay, visually visual analysis, fast performance, any data integration, business integration, web and mobile authority. I'll tell you one by one. Okay, so Tableau has a lot of key features, key tabs like heat map, forecasting, mapping, charts, and block charts, pie charts, bar chart, and it is very easier, very it will take very short time to generate a tab in Tableau as compared to any other BI tool. Just drag and drop consoles are there, no scripting, very less scripting are there in Tableau. Okay, likewise I am comparing Tableau with ClickView. Okay, I have also ClickView consultant. So in ClickView you have to write a lot of SQL queries in the back end, and you should need two dimension and measures. You should know that name. You have to specifically write the dimension. Again, you have to use expressions and write there in their text boxes, and a lot of properties are there. But in Tableau, simply just drag and drop, add two fields, it will draw you a chart. Okay, I'll show you. Let me just quickly finish this presentation. It will be more interesting when we see the live demonstration. Okay, okay. Tableau is very much faster in performance. As I said, like it doesn't directly fetch the data. It's fetch the data on a schedule basis and stores the data in form of a Tableau data extract file in its data stage. That is basically a folder in its project Tableau dashboard folder structure. Okay, and parallelized dashboard and faster quick filters. In filters also Tableau, each attributes can be considered as the filters here. Okay, we can have many kind of filter here. So, and those are very much faster. If you click it, all the dashboards, not only one sheet, all sheets are will be affected. Okay, with the changes. First, graphic and calculation. Okay, as I said, like you do not have to just write more queries, color changing properties, calculations. Everything will be drawn automatically. Just drag it, drag two controls. It will take automatically sum. If you want to change the aggregation, you can just change counts or anything. Okay, but I mean scripting is very less here. Any data, this is transfer. Basically Tableau is no it's not confined with integration of any single data actually, or there is no such constraint that Tableau cannot integrate from uh, X data or Y data. So basically all the databases in the world is very easier in case of Tableau to fetch any data in the world actually. For example, any flat file such as Excel, I mean XML, TXT, and your any RDBMS like SQL Server, Oracle, or DB2, or maybe any column-based database such as MongoDB. Okay, and any cloud databases like Salesforce. Okay, Google BigQuery. So all those SAP HANA. So there's no such constraint. They are all inbuilt properties. You can just click it, put the credential, automatically it will just get the data sources from the database. Even if you cannot see the screen, I mean even if you cannot see the connection string or any kind of other scripts, simply all those databases will be there in your drop down of the data sources. We will see that quickly. Okay, Tableau business integration. As I said, database integration is okay, but business integration in a way like few features, if few miscellaneous features, if there would not be Tableau and if you want to add it specifically, so in that case you can have it on JavaScript, and that can be called or that can be mapped in Tableau very easily. That functionality can be used in Tableau. So it's very much compatible with JavaScript. Any other third party functionalities, any other web services that can be easily integrated with Tableau. Web and mobile authorities, it is like very much secure in web servers. Tableau has its own Tableau server, so web publishing engine. Okay, uh, where we just fetch I mean where we just upload the data from Tableau desktop to Tableau server, so that number of users, there is no such restriction. Any number of user can access the dashboard across the globe from a web browser, through a web browser. Okay, and in that case also it provides a lot of securities like role-based authentication, user-based authentication, department-wise authentication, authentication based on NT authorities. So those all features are there. Okay, in Tableau desktop, and you can just map all those things in the Tableau server. So that was all about the short introduction of Tableau, like desktop application. Okay. So let us see how the Tableau looks like, okay, in real-time scenario. Okay, I have Tableau 8.2, which is a professional edition. For the training purpose, you can download a Tableau desktop personal edition actually, which is basically for 14 days. Okay, and later on, if you are working in a company, I mean, if you are working in a real-time projects, then purchasing of its license is must. Okay, but being the professionals, we have the like the Tableau desktop. Okay. Okay, once you open the Tableau desktop, you'll get this home screen. Okay, so basically the sample dashboards, you can just see what I have recently developed, and for example, this is a dashboard. It's a sales dashboard. You can see like compare commission models. Those are basically a pie chart, a bar chart, which is on different dimensions. And here we have like commission models, and it is called what if analysis. There are many parameters are there. Based on the parameters, your selections are going to be changed. Hmm. I've not thought about its functionality because, but the I just wanted to show you the the features, how it's look like, how easy it is, how the data is like uh, uh, pulling from the data source. Yeah, this is basically a forecasting report which has like different input parameter. If your planned business growth would be this much in percentage, then what will be the changes in your uh, sales or in different months. Okay, you have the different zones and months on different like quarter wise bifurcations, and that shows again in the visual summary based on 4 quarters. You see the changes in all the charts and all the texts. This is a mapping chart actually, and it looks like difficult, but creating a mapping chart in Tableau is extremely easy. Okay. Click anything, you'll select the zones of use horizon. This is again a mapping chart. It's fetching the data. Okay, you can see here's a forecasting. That means we are here actually in this date. Okay, in this date, let's say current date is 2014, and these all are the past trends. You can see this data changing are the past trends. Currently, we're here, and this like light color background you can see here are like the tolerance means the minimum limit and maximum limits, and forecasting is basically like to predicting the data changes, or to predicting the changes in something like maybe a production, or maybe the quality, I mean the demands of the users, anything. So suppose you are creating retail shop where you can see like in what would be my rate of sale, or what would be the customer demands in the next 2 months down the line. So that prediction can be done in Tableau also, but you should have the previous year datas. Okay, so looking into those previous year data and trends, it forms the predictive analysis that is called the forecasting. Okay, Basically these are the going to be the like the real when the forecasting values, whereas this gray this light background this section is the tolerance. That means this forecasting may varies from this range to this range. Okay. Okay. This is a finance. See how beautiful these charts are, how interactive those are. Like, see, actually, a Tableau is basically a cross sheet environment. Actually, you just like you drag and drop any controls in ClickQ or any in MSBI. Those concepts are not here. Basically, one sheet is considered to be one object. Okay, and one object can be added to one sheet basically. And if you want to show multiple sheets in a single dashboards, you have to add a dashboard where we can add we can configure multiple sheets. So one sheet is considered here as a one control. You can see here I have a sheet. This is called, this plus mark is called add sheet, and this is the dashboards. If you want to add any new control, you have to add a sheet, and there you can add the control. Okay, and in a particular dashboard you can call that sheet and arrange the orientation where it would be visible. This is its color, its look and feel is basically very beautiful. Yeah, see how they are performing. You cannot, its graphics. Okay, okay. So let us to go to just create any kind of dashboard. Simply just connect to data. Okay, you'll get extract file options, or like connect to any server. Just go to my Microsoft Access, which we have right now with me. Connect. Yeah, started extracting the data. Okay, we have basically one table. Okay, if you have multiple tables, it will just show you the multiple tables here. Okay, for example, I will need another table also. Maybe I'll fetch the data from SQL Server, which I have with me, because it's only one table in that access. So just I wanted to show you the data model. Yeah, to fetch the data from the SQL Server, you have the SQL Server from this list. See, all the database: Oracle, DB2, PostgreSQL, Oracle, okay, Teradata, all data sources are listed here. You just go and fetch the data in a single credential. I use localhost because data source is with me in my local system. Simply give localhost. If you are administrator, you can connect through Windows authentication, else you have to go through specific user credential authentication. See, just put it the server name and connect. How easy it is. Nothing else I have uploaded here. And you can just see the list of the database is with me in my SQL Server. To check that, you can see the SQL Server also. I have list of data sources. And in those data sources, I have, let's say, asset management system. This is basically IT asset management system. Okay. I'll pull this category double. Okay. I'll pull the make, which is having the one-to-many relations with the category table. That's one category have multiple makes. So in that case, you can use a lab join, because against one category you can have multiple makes. So I hope all of you have acquainted with the SQL concept, like joining, right, and few basic SQL queries, because all of you are based on BA background. Okay, so I doesn't have to say what is join, what is left join, what is right join, what is, like, the basis of SQL. So I'm going on that level by perceiving that you all are acquainted with SQL. But instantly, if anybody face any issues or any gap in understanding, please interrupt me. Okay, please stop me to describe. And asset. So basically, one category have multiple assets. Here we can consider also a live join. Sorry, live join. So and update now. So while we select update now, here we have two type of connections: live and extract. Live is not actually the recommended one. As I said, live connection would be always live from the database. If you have a very small dashboard, maybe a couple of tabs should be there, and the data source is also very small, then you can use the live connection. But for a big data sources like ERP systems and any SAP, you need to connect extract mode. That means what it does, like, it's create a offline mirror file of your data source, and from that source it picks the information, doesn't directly interact to data source. Okay, so we'll use the extract here. Let us go for edit. We can use incremental load. I'll tell you what is incremental load in the next session, the real-time sessions, because you'll be confused in that areas. Okay, just remember that extract means it's not a live connection. Unless until we not load the extract file again and again, you will not get the latest information into that. But if it will be loaded once in a day in the morning, the same information will be available for the next 24 hours. Okay, and the very next, when it is again loading, then information from the data source is get updated. Right, I hope I'm clear to all. Shrikant?
Yes, Amit.
Yeah. Okay, I hope I'm not going to very speed or very slower. Okay, okay, so extract mode is something like, you can create offline data source. Okay, which is a collection of the tables which you require to your database. That tables and that data sources will be created a data model. Okay, just like how is created a small data model, category with asset with makes. Okay, these three relationship on the data source you can just see here what is happening. There's some problem in my connection string. Let me just There's some problem. I think I'll check in the SQL server why it is not giving access to fetch the data. Anyway, so same step we can do it from uh, MS Access. Okay, so we got the data. Okay, so in this way you'll get the data. You can make a live connection, or you can make an extract, so that extract can load once in a day without putting any harness to your database server, or without putting any performance issues. Okay, and basically it is load once in a day, and over the day you will see that data. Okay, as per the user demand, you can say, keep on loading frequently. And to save the data source, just go to workbook. It will prompt you for saving the data, data extract. Okay. If it is extract live mode, it will not save the extract file. If it is extract mode, there are many properties. I'm not going to tell it within a very short time. So just go to workbook, and here only it will prompt you to save the data source. Okay. So, yeah, once I go to workbook, it is showing to save the data extract. Tableau data extract. That format is extension is TDE, Tableau data extract file. Okay. So once it prompts, you can just give the path of this file uh, to your project folder. Okay. For example, we have the database. I mean, we have the dashboard. In a dashboard folder, you can have another folder called data source. Okay, there you can place it. Right now I'm not creating a dashboard, so I'll make it in the put it in a desktop. Okay. Now after I save it, I go to the editor where we have to walk. Simply it's like showing the tables and the fields from the tables. Okay. Automatically it just bifurcate what columns would be dimension and what column would be expressions or measures. I hope I should not be, say what is dimension and measures, because all of you have been working with. Okay. Simply add the double click on this dimension, and company name is this, and revenue. Yeah. I've just add two fields here. One is dimension, one in measure. And if you want to select anything like bar chart or pie chart, I mean, or like any other chart, it will automatically draw it. Very simple. There's two attributes needed. One is your dimension, one it is your column. There is rows and columns. So basically one chart is forms in x-axis and y-axis. So here the rows are like company names, okay, and columns are like sum. If you want to swap it, that means if you want to make the x-axis as y-axis and y-axis as x-axis, you can just simply swap it here. That means it's showing the companies are in the columns. These are the columns, right? The columns, and sum of revenue are in the rows. If you want to give it a different colors, and you can also sort it from higher to lower or lower to higher, right? Very easily. I've now no have written any kind of script so far. If you want to put those different charts, bars into different colors, just again add those types. Maybe it is a school company type, or maybe growth type, just put company name here. So it would be colored on the company names. Okay, if I'll remove it, if you want to make it color in a different dimension, again that can be also possible. So basically this is a growth group, growth wise color. I mean that which companies belongs to which growth group, it is very easily known here. These are basically the hot companies. These are the rocket ships. Okay, this green are like slow burners. You can just see the growth group filters here. And as I said, one sheet is constitutes one chart only. If you want to add multiple objects in a single sheet, there you have to add a dashboard here. And in the dashboard, we have got one sheet. So let's add more two sheets to capture two controls. Okay, in a single screen. Okay, so I don't have much dimensions here. I have growth group. I can go for number of net income. Okay, and again that I'll just use this chart. Okay, I have three growth groups, so I got this. Okay. Okay, so for example these are two charts here. So as I said, one chart can be considered as one sheet, but I want to show in small figure. It's not like so bigger in while I'll see one chart in one sheet only. I want to see multiple charts and in a structural way in one sheet. So that is also possible in a dashboard. Okay, in a dashboard we basically can drag those controls. I just drag this control and sheet 2, maybe, or maybe something like this. The right side will pull it. Just see the dashboard. I've got this. Okay, to fill this space you can keep the filter here. Okay, like this. So uh, see how easily I have not even in a write any kind of statement or any kind of measures dimension here. It's very easily I could create a chart. I could create a bubble. I mean this bubble chart actually. Okay. This is also called the block charts also here, round block charts. Okay. So that's all from the demonstration side. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, I will share the feedback to Nitesh. Then hopefully we will sit together for the live sessions. There are a lot of things to cover. Okay, very short time. I just try to show that what best can be done in Tableau. Okay, and uh, I mean, I hope for your positive feedback, and very soon we will sit together in live sessions if you would be interested. Okay. So any
So hey,
yeah,
Amit,
please.
how many weeks this course is?
It's basically 14 days. Okay, 14 day sessions. And
Okay,
each session will be maximum of to 1.5 to 2 hours.
okay.
Yeah. Where we covered the Tableau desktop development. Okay, Tableau publisher
Hmm.
and Tableau server and administrator in short. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are there any coding involved, like
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
doing the development?
Yeah, sure. So, but not much. But when we are writing some dimension, I mean, calculated dimensions,
Right.
calculated measures, those all coding
Right.
concept would be needed, but they're very pretty easy to understand.
So what do we write, like .NET?
No. Here basically kind of in Tableau structures also, just like aggregation functions would be needed. .NET is not
Okay.
required here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else? If you have any question, please. I hope all are okay. So let's wind up the session for today.
Thank you, Amit. Sure.
Okay. Okay then. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.